أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أتأمرون الناس بالبر وتنسون أنفسكم وأنتم تتلون الكتاب أفلا تعقلون. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited ayat number 44 of Surah Baqarah. So in this ayat, Allah tells us about the people who were the scholars of Jews mostly, and that those people, they were just to tell the people to do good deeds, but they were ignoring themselves, and even they were reading and having knowledge of the book, but Allah said they are the people, they were not using their mind. So we read this one. Allah said, Atamurun nasa. Atamuru. Atamurun mean do you order? Nas mean the people. Atamurun nasa. Do you order the people? Do you tell the people? Bil birri. Bir mean the good deed, the right things. So, أَتَأْمُرُونَ النَّاسَ بِالْبِرِّ. Do you order the people to do good deeds? وَتَنْسَوْنَ. Tansaun mean forget. وَتَنْسَوْنَ, and you forget. أَنفُسَكُمْ, yourselves. So Allah said, you tell the people to do good things, but you forget yourselves. It means you are not to do the good things practically. أَتَأْمُرُونَ النَّاسَ بِالْبِرِّ وَتَنْسَوْنَ أَنفُسَكُمْ. So do you order the people to do right things, but you forget to do yourself? وَأَنْتُمْ, and you, تَتْلُونَ الْكِتَابِ. تَتْلُون mean recite or read, kitab, book. Allah said, and you also read your book, recite your book. So you have knowledge of your book also, but you are not to do good deeds practically, but you are telling the people to do it. Afala taqilun. Do you have no akal? Do you have no mind? So this is Allah is telling them that they must know. This is like a warning that do you have no mind? Like when someone say with angerness, so Allah is angry with them. Allah said, you tell the people to do good things, but you forget yourselves, and even you have knowledge of your book. And why you do this one? Because Allah said, do you have no akal? Do you have no mind? You are not using your mind. You know, understand that you are practically not doing what you are telling the people. So this is the thing what Allah said. So if you look at the time of Prophet ﷺ in Medina, the Jews, they were having the the full knowledge of their book, the Torah, and they found from their book the signs of the last prophet of Allah, and they found that Holy Quran will come by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he will be the right prophet, and Deen Islam, the religion of Islam, it will be the right and true Deen of Islam, Deen Islam will be the true religion. So they found this one from their book, and they have some relatives who became Muslim. The Jews scholars of Medina, they have some relatives who became Muslim. When they were just to meet them, and they were saying to them that your religion is truth, and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is true prophet of Allah, and Holy Quran is really the book of Allah, and you are completely right, and your religion is based on truth. So you keep up it and continue to practice. But they were not to accept Islam, they were not to confirm Islam, they are not coming in Islam. Why? Because of two reasons. One was this, that they were penetrated in the Jews community, and they were having different type of benefits from the community in the form of money, respect, status, and ego. So they were thinking if they will accept Islam, or they will tell the people to accept Islam, so people will go to accept Islam and no one will come to us. Our position will become poor, and so everyone will go to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the followers of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they were feeling that their position will become down in the eyes of their own community and the community as a whole in Medina. The other thing was that they were expecting that the last prophet will come from Bani Israel. But the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he came from Bani Ismail. So this was the other thing that making in their mind jealousy, that why Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam came from the uh, generation of Bani Ismail. So even if they look, Ismail and Ishaq both were the sons of Ibrahim alayhi salam, and all the Bani Israel, they are the sons, or the family, or the generation of Ishaq alayhi salam, and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is from the family of or the generation of Ismail alayhi salam. So this way, if you look, the they start from Ibrahim alayhi salam. So the both branches are starting from Ibrahim alayhi salam. So they are both are at the Deen Ibrahim, like the Ibrahim alayhi salam was at the right Deen which was Islam. So this is the position. So what was they doing that time? So this way, Ans Raziallah Ta'ala anhu said that the Prophet ﷺ, when he visited heaven, and during that time he has seen uh, some people whose lips were cutting by the fire scissors, and Prophet ﷺ said, Jibril alayhi salam, who are these people? And Jibril alayhi salam said that these are the religious scholars who were inviting the people, who were advising the people, who were ordering the people to do good deeds, but they were forgetting themselves. Even they were reciting their book of Allah, but they were forgetting themselves. So because of that, they are under this punishment, that they are lips are cutting by the fire scissors. So here is we have to look this one that the punishment is ready for those people who tell the people to do good things but they ignore themselves. So this way, this is the message of Allah to everyone who is preacher of Islam and who is preacher of Bible and Torah, because the Bible and Torah, those people when they found from their books the signs of lost prophet of Allah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Holy Quran, so they accepted that the Islam is the true religion of Allah. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the prophet of Allah, and the Quran, Holy Quran is the wording of Allah. So they accepted that one, but they were unable to accept it because of their own ego, their own status, their own greed of their money and different worldly things. So this was the reason, and this is now entering in Islam also. And the Muslim people, if you look the scholars of Islam, they are also having this type of things. Many people, when they come on stage just to tell the people to do good things, but their own position is that way. They forget to do good things, even they are just to tell the people. Ali bin Abu Talib ta'ala anhu, he said that when I am just to tell the people to do something, first of all, I have to do that one. So after that, I tell the people. And he said, when I want to tell them to stop from something, so first of all, I stop myself from that thing. Then I tell the people. So this means that the the preacher must do first of all himself or herself, so fully action in that thing which is being to be described, which is being to be said to the people. So this way, the main thing is that we have to make preaching through the action, through the deeds, and also tongue. But the effective preaching is the preaching through the actions. Like you can see, when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam migrated from Makkah to Medina, his all of preaching was based on his deeds. People were coming to see him and they accepted Islam. They were just to see his habits, his his treatment, his behavior, his manners, his etiquettes, akhlaq, everything. Then they accepted Islam. So the main thing that was the source of coming into Islam, that was the character and the deeds of Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Now it is the time that if we make our character, deeds, manners, etiquettes, so everything completely according to Quran or Sunnah, and then we follow it completely, inshallah. So the preaching will be successful and nice to the people, when we order the people, and when we advise the people, when we say the people to do good deeds, and we are doing ourselves also, then that will be effective preaching, and that will be liked by Allah and Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So we all of us, including all types of persons who are involved in preaching throughout the world, so all the Muslim people, they must keep in mind that they have to practically do everything what they are just to preach. So then inshallah reward will be more, And at the day of judgment, Holy Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam will be happy to see this type of person, and inshallah, he will take the person with him to Jannah.